my party. We're just getting started.
Hey guys, looking for new single-player games for your PC? Then you've come to the right place. We're starting the video with Stellar Blade, an action-adventure game developed by Shift Up. The game is known for its intense combat style and hack-and-slash elements mixed with RPG. The good news is that Shift Up has confirmed that Stellar Blade will be released for PC in 2025. The game will be available on Steam and Epic Games Store. The game is praised for its challenging combat system, which requires skill and strategy from players.
I think I'm going crazy. Don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get
I intend to wage war, not parley.
Everything all right?
Hey? We need more people. The best thing would be to...
The next game is Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2, the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed medieval RPG developed by Warhorse Studios. After 6 years since the release of the first game, the sequel was officially announced and promises to expand the player experience in an open world rich in historical detail. The developer stated that the new game will be twice as big as the original, offering up to 100 hours of content for players. This suggests a significant expansion in terms of missions, exploration, and character development.
Completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely...
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is a remake of the acclaimed 2004 game. This title is part of the famous Metal Gear franchise and stands out as the 5th main entry in the series, as well as being the first game chronologically in the narrative timeline. The remake promises to be extremely faithful to the original game, maintaining the essence of the experience created by Hideo Kojima. The game's producer emphasized that the intention is to recreate an experience very close to the original, which should please both new players and longtime fans. The Spirit of the Samurai is a 2D action-adventure game that uses stop-motion animation. The game takes place in a Japanese village that is under attack by an Oni, a powerful demon who seeks to conquer the land with his army of undead. The player takes on the role of Takeshi, a Japanese samurai who needs to protect his village from the Oni's relentless attack. The game combines elements of Metroidvania and Souls-like, offering an intense challenge and deep exploration. The game offers a fast-paced and varied combat system with combos and magical powers. Neo Berlin 2087 is an action RPG in development by Elysium Game Studio, set in a futuristic and bleak vision of Berlin. The game promises a unique experience, combining first- and third-person action elements with a deep and cinematic suspense narrative. The game takes place in a future where technology and cybernetics have divided society into two classes: the rich, who dominate the city, and the poor, who struggle to survive in the sewers and the devastated area outside the walls of Berlin.
It's just a work meeting. I have everything under control, really.
All right, but please let me know how it goes, as soon as you can.
Good luck, Naomi.
BrokenLore UNFOLLOW is a first-person psychological horror game that is scheduled to be released in 2024. In the game, you take on the role of Anne, a victim of bullying who finds herself trapped in a surreal nightmare. The narrative revolves around Anne's struggle to escape sinister creatures while trying to unravel a dark mystery that surrounds her. The game addresses deep issues related to bullying and the negative influence of social media on people's lives, highlighting how these factors can affect mental health.
What's happening to me?
Kirisami Miura has stories that could inspire any artist, like that of the ancient temple.
My bed.
Hell Is Us is a third-person action-adventure game developed by Rogue Factor and published by Nacon. The game is being created in Unreal Engine 5 and promises a unique and challenging experience, with a planned release in 2025. One of the most intriguing features of Hell Is Us is that it will not have traditional maps, meaning players will need to explore and discover the world on their own. The game takes place in an open-world environment where players will face internal conflicts in an isolated country, dealing with the secrets of their past and the effects of a mysterious calamity. Crimson Desert is a highly anticipated open-world action RPG developed by Pearl Abyss, the same company behind the popular Black Desert Online. The story revolves around a war between kingdoms, with players having to choose their allies and fight for their goals. Crimson Desert's gameplay focuses on action and adventure, featuring a dynamic and customizable combat system. Players can choose from different character classes, each with their own unique skills and fighting styles. The combat system is based on combos and dodges, allowing players to explore different strategies to defeat their enemies. Gothic 1 Remake is a reimagining of the classic RPG game originally released in 2001. The remake promises to bring updated graphics and improved gameplay, while maintaining the essence of the original game. The game takes place in the kingdom of Murtana, which has been invaded by a horde of orcs. King Robar II, in search of magical ores to forge powerful weapons, uses prisoners to work in the mines of Corinus. The narrative revolves around the struggle for survival and the quest for freedom in a world dominated by oppression. Jurassic Park Survival is a first-person action-adventure game that takes players back to Isla Nublar, the day after the events of the original Jurassic Park film from 1993. Players take on the role of Dr. Maya Joshi, an InGen scientist who was stranded on Isla Nublar after the events of the first film. The game will tell an original story that takes place in the immediate aftermath of the park's chaos, with players having to survive the island and its dangerous inhabitants. The game will feature a variety of iconic dinosaurs from the film, each with their own behaviors and abilities. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.